Thanks for tuning in to another video, and today, as you can see, I have the T-Rex 3 Pro by Amazfit, and this is the big boy, the 48mm, and it is in gold. So let's see what this thing looks like. Not too much going on the box here. It's real nice that they have these little tabs. We can open this up easy, usually. Okay, let's see what's in this thing. Of course, we got some nice papers here. A lot in there. Don't know what that's for. We got the same chargers that Amazfit has been using recently, so that's nice. For me, in case I lose one, I have like 12 of these things, so that's great. Okay, and this is the watch. Let's pull this thing off, right? Oh yeah. Okay, this looks nice. I am glad that I picked the gold. The other option is black, and that is just too plain. And you can see here we got gold colored buttons here. I don't really love the logo there. That might be a little much, but you know, that's okay. And over here, same thing. No logo there at least, that's good. Just says water resistant to 10 atmospheres. So a little advertisement for the specs. So that looks really nice. There's the sensors, there's the magnetic pins back there. The other nice thing on this is that it takes standard 22mm size bands. So there's no need to do any kind of proprietary band swapping or anything like that. That's perfect. Let's get the band on this thing. And I think that is it. So you got the charger, the USB-C charger there. So let me put the bands on this and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, putting these bands on was actually very difficult. Please, if you have this watch, leave it in the comments and let me know if I am right or wrong on this. But the quick pins on the included band are so recessed, I don't know if you could see that, it is very hard to push that pin in to get this in here. If it was hard for you, please leave it in the comments because I'm feeling like this was probably the hardest band for me to install on a watch ever. So let me know about that. Points lost for Amazfit at this point. But let's power it on. Let's see if it can redeem itself. And I'm just going to show you how to pair this in case there's any kind of issue. But I'll just go over a couple of things. This does have a flashlight on here, which is new from the original, which is a big deal. And it goes up to 300 lux brightness. It also comes in a white and red color. And it does have an SOS feature, so the light here will flash. And I'm not going to put it into the camera here, but I'm going to test it out and show you what it looks like in a dark room on my full review. And speaking of that, if you're liking this video a little bit so far, please consider subscribing and liking. It's very appreciated. This is going to be a very quick video, so that's why I had to do that early. And let's go ahead and hit English here. And we downloaded the app, of course. And let's do the app here. It's right here. It's the Zepp app that you need to download. So we just need to go to the device in the bottom right corner of the app. Click on that. And then these are all the devices that you have. And then we're going to click add on the top here. And this will work with the Helio strap if that was a concern. I'll show you how to do that. Like I said in the full review, you could use the Helio strap as like a push device, and the Zepp app will keep track of your heart rate and steps and all that kind of stuff, using a combination of both devices, so it should hopefully get better data and hopefully save you some battery. But we're going to add a device here, right? So let's click on that, and this is a watch. And let's do this. Okay, and there we go. It's already asking for permissions. You knew that was going to happen. Let's do it. And it's just pairing to the device. I've never had an issue pairing an Amazfit product, so these things work fairly well. And that just says pairing still. It's doing its thing. Okay, so that was pretty quick, right? And of course we're gonna, Amazfit is stealing my thunder here a little bit. But this does now come with a mic and a speaker. The original T-Rex 3 only had a mic. So now you're able to make Bluetooth phone calls on this. There's no LTE version, but again, Bluetooth calls, that's great. Okay, I guess we got to set up Wi-Fi on the watch now. Usually the Amazfit doesn't ask this in the beginning here, but let me go ahead and do this. Let's just skip this. because I'm actually you all know, I'm in my lead line studio here, so I don't have any GPS signal, and actually the Wi-Fi is not always that great. So let me just skip this. I'll do that later. Amazfit uses the Wi-Fi basically just to download software updates for the most part. Okay, device is ready. And there it is. So that was very easy to pair this on the Zepp app. So let me show you a little bit more about the watch, and I'm just going to go over a couple more features. This is just a quick unbox and setup. Like I said, I'm going to have more reviews, a lot more reviews on this. I'll have tips and tricks. I'll have a full review. I'll compare this to the original T-Rex 3, tell you what extra features you're getting, all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. But let me just show you the watch here real quick again. So you do get an upgrade. The screen brightness goes up to 3000 nits, which is tops in the industry. And you're also going to get a sapphire crystal cover on this. Sapphire crystal glass display cover, which again is tops in the industry. That's as durable as you can get on here. The bezel and body are made out of titanium. You do get the polymer back though. And then you do have the 4 buttons here. And they, the gold plated. I think that looks actually fairly sharp. It makes it stand out just a little bit. And this is a little bit big and bulky. It's lighter because it is made out of titanium instead of the stainless steel. So it does actually feel light, but it is a little bulky, and you can see, I mean, that's pretty thick. And as I said, you do get an upgrade on this. You do get a speaker on this one. So now you can make and take phone calls on this, which is a big plus. And then if you do anything with the AI assistant, it could actually talk to you, and you could hear it through the watch. The T-Rex 3 also does have dual band GPS. It has offline maps, and you get some big upgrades on this. You get route planning, auto rerouting, and that is without a network connection. And then you also get POI search right on the watch. So that is really an upgrade. You could also just tap a location on the watch map and it will route you there, which is again a big upgrade. And this is the only Amazfit product that you can do that with. Other Amazfit products had the offline maps, but it was a little clunky navigating and they didn't have any routing features on it. This one is going to be much easier to navigate, and again, all those routing features, which I'll test out and see how they work. The Amazfit T-Rex 3 Pro also gets the biocharge measurement, which is first introduced on the Helio strap, and that basically tracks and analyzes your energy levels throughout the day. So what do you think? Is this your next smartwatch? Do you like the gold color? Or would you like to stay with the traditional black? Please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And if you do have this watch, what do you think of it? What do you think of the features? What do you think of the price? Let me know. See you on the next video. Thanks for watching.